Fallout 4, Fallout 3. Button. Options, Fallout, New Vegas. Button. Text to speech unavailable here. Fallout, New Vegas.
Right, what is going on, everyone? This is your boy, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons, as all your support really helps this legally blind YouTuber remain motivated to continue making a variety of different type of videos in this channel, and to the YouTube algorithm would really help this channel grow. I can always change the difficulty later. Now, people, this is considered perhaps the best Fallout game ever made. And I am one of those people who actually share that sentiment. In fact, the biggest complaint of this game is the glitch. It's just that it's very, very glitchy.
war. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Actually, my first thought is, man, wow, what a game. You start the game where you die at the very beginning. That's it. I'm like, I paid money to buy a game where you die before the game starts. But then I realized, I'm like, nah, that can't be it. Surely that can't be
You're
it.
awake.
And thankfully that wasn't it.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oh, not this thing again. JK.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay, yeah, mail. Oh yeah, you have to select next. Now let's keep. Okay, if that's Hispanic, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just the graphics, but usually, well, okay, you know what? Don't take my word for it. I'm blind. And besides, my race is not on this list. So don't you dare go ahead, you know, say all those racist and all that nonsense. Don't worry, YouTube, he's still over 21.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Yeah, I never played this game with magnifier. Wait. Ah. I think this tells me how many points I have left. This is right.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
You know what? I'm going for a good character here. I'm probably gonna end with the Mr. House ending, or the NCR ending, or the Independent ending, not the Legion ending. Because here's the in the Legion ending, there's very little to do. Just
Night.
go destroy this, go destroy that, for the most part.
Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Huh. When did this happen? When did those pictures come about?
I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Yeah, this is that. What's it called? A Rochambeau test? Okay. What do I see here? Blind man sees many things.
Okay. How about this one?
You know what, man? This game, given the limitations that they had, the time frame that they had, and the technology that they had, and basically the engine that they had, holy crap, people. Obsidian did a fantastic job with this game, man. I mean, yeah, Fallout 3 was good, but man, was this awesome. Excuse me, I see a priceless work of art. It's some picture of space age technology, a ship at sea. Let's look at this.
Last one.
Yeah, two bears high-fiving.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Oh yeah, first let's take the obvious one because this is just freaking awesome. like the animation. You have 10% action points, but your rocket launchers, but your reckless nature, these rocket launchers, causes you to have -2 damage threshold. Oh hell no. Heavy-handed. Your melee +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but -5 to energy weapons. Okay. Oh, 4 eyes. Eyesight, man. Eyesight. When will they find a cure for my eye condition? Okay. +1 perception. Wait, this is actual visually impaired character that he can see well only when he has his glasses on. What the heck is this? A visually impaired character? You know what? I'm just gonna wait. Let's go. That first is build to destroy. Okay, I don't know.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Hey, where are my clothes?
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Wait, what is this? Hardcore. Oh. No. Guys, is it me or is the text in this game much clearer compared to Fallout 3? Down audio. Okay, my starting weapon is a 9mm pistol. Get out of here. My is 9mm rounds, of which I have 44. And this is a Vault 21 jumpsuit. So here we know that he came from Vault 21. Okay, melee weapons +5, no, +2, speech +2. Okay. How many stim packs do I have? 4. Okay. Okay, bobby pin. How many caps do I have? Oh, caps. Caps. 18. Okay, back. They went that away. Ain't there. Okay, what's this? Talk to Sunny. Talk to Sunny. Sunny smiles. Sunny skies. Oh. I can't crouch. I can only jump. Okay, is this... And, you know, this game actually still feels very playable in 2025. What's rebound? Effects. Regenerates AP. Oh. Okay, it doesn't say... Oh, it's empty. It doesn't say steal, so I don't think I can get in trouble for taking anything. Another first aid box? Yeah. $10mm ammo, 5. I'm gonna sell these. Alright. So here goes Blind Man. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to mention, I actually got academically published. My first ever academic publication. As in, like, you can find me on Google Scholar now. You just need to know what to look for.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Guys, is the speech volume too loud or is it alright? Hold on, let me check the chat. Sourville, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Mr. Manson, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Well, come on in. Shala the Prinny, how you doing, my friend? Everyone, like, you know, if you haven't yet, you know, check out Shala the Prinny. He does, like, a lot of late night streams, you know, Persona, Resident Evil, all that good stuff. Check him out as well. Check out Mr. Manson as well. And even, like, you know, Sourville, Kayla. Like, Sourville, he does, like, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Grounded 2, and all those other stuff. So, all are good live streamers. Anyone what the past? Alright, I take it that the volume levels are okay. However, I will have to say, but getting back to, you know, just regular stuff. People, my streaming schedule will be very strange and it won't be as frequent because my work contract just started and this is essentially my final semester before I get my PhD. So everything is supercharged, you know, this semester. So whatever I gotta do it, like, you know, pretty well, and like, you know, my work and my academics will come first. So unfortunately that might, and like, you know, besides I am working on that, you know, God of War Freya video. So my live streaming might take a little bit of a hit, but don't worry, I'll still be live streaming. So, you know, if you're watching this as a VOD, you know, please do, you know, like and subscribe and all that good stuff.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
All right, John Wayne. Was that his name, John Wayne?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
Okay, let's go to the store. Wait, let's see what time it is in the day.
To the town of Alfree rode a stranger one fine day.
So you wake up on Saturday,
Spoke to folks around
on
him, didn't have too much
October 19th at 2281 at around 10 a.m.
to make a slip. The stranger with a big iron on his hip. Big
Howdy.
iron on his hip.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
He's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there's
Can do.
an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men to try for forward day. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment.
And I think I'm gonna enjoy playing this game because, see, the text is much more clearer, the contrast is much better, and besides, I played a lot of Fallout New Vegas without the magnification. So I'll give an example. I had no idea Xander Root was spelled Xander. I thought it was always spelled Zander. It just goes to show, like, you know, how difficult, you know, certain games are for me, and, like, you know, the dedication I went through to play certain games.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Be sure it's true when you say I love.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Just because these words were
People,
spoken.
doesn't that look like
Yes, I do.
Bobby Roode, only with bigger eyes?
You break
Let me know in the comments or in the chat. This guy, doesn't he look like Bobby Roode with bigger eyes?
so be sure it's true It's a sin to tell.
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
That's just enough to know. It's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip.
I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Stars of the midnight ranges, shining through.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Take it easy now.
What is it? Did you see a mod or something? I think there's Easy Pete and then there's a mod that has like Uneasy Pete or Disturbed Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Chat one more time. Alright, thanks, Sourville. Yeah, man, I have a feeling I'm gonna enjoy this game. Also, don't forget to share this with other people. Fallout New Vegas, you know, the best Fallout game ever made, according to a lot of people.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Alright. Sorry, I just had to go drink some water. You were a prospector? Like digging for gold?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Oh, apparently, if I'm not mistaken, I heard there is an actual city called Good Springs in Nevada, and they have something called Fallout Day, because Fallout New Vegas brought a lot of traffic and business to Good Springs, the actual Good Springs. So I think the release date of Fallout New Vegas, I think they call it Fallout Day.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Oh yeah, I remember like one of my earlier playthroughs of Fallout New Vegas on the X360. I remember like coming across bighorners. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, these look like those friendly goat things that I saw on like on like picture books or something like that. And I'm like, okay, one of them just came and literally rammed my character down the hill, and like I was obviously in first person and it went to third person, and the guy went tumbling down like like 25, 30 feet. I'm like, wow, they even had that in the game.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Cheyenne, bite Sunny Smiles or Sunny Skies, whatever.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Huh. Wait a minute. Wait. Wasn't there supposed to be a powder ganger here?
Hey there. Hey there.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Oh yeah, up is to change ammo, I forgot. Wait, am I still not wearing pants? Am I aiming at them yet?
Everything all right?
Okay, let's...
Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Oh, these bottles.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Oh, sorry.
Everything all right? Well, let's just finish.
Where are we going, Sonny?
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay. You're on. Go give him hell.
Go give whom hell? That thing?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Okie dokie.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me. Oh, that's it.
Damn it, I lost her quick. Okay.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Jeez, you're a bit too close. You're a bit too close, Sonny. Sonny's got. Sonny's.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Wait. This is an actual location. This is good. Okay, get some xander from there and some brock flower from here.
Howdy. Howdy.
Did I cross it? No. Turn left. Oh, now it's coming back to me. This part was extremely tedious. I couldn't find the damn Xander route. I wish they had that end training option. Oh, I got it. Oh yeah, I remember one time I got the Xander route and I didn't know what to do, but I ended up eating the Xander route, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh, so that's how it works. It temporarily gives you a science boost of 10. Okay, I got it. Oh yeah, here it is. But it has to boot it up.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. We've got some news for you coming right up. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
To the town of...
Okay, let's look at the rock flower. Oh, let's get out of here. Come on. Okay. These are broke scorpions. They're They don't even have enough resources to afford a venom gland. Alright. I told you the Capital Wasteland has more money. Alright, let's look for the cigarette butts. I know with a shovel you can actually dig dig graves and see what's in that grave. See what I mean? You can dig graves at this. Where's my grave? Or where Victor pulled me out of? Whatever. Whatever, let's go to... What's her name? Sunny Smiles. Where you at?
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
What campfire? Okay, healing powder.
That's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Okay, let's finish our dialogue tree. I need to get to Prim.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Yay!
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Yay! And bobby pin.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful though. Put too much pressure on them and they'll snap. Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
Yeah.
Sure. What do you want to know? Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. Southeast of here is Prim, can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Okay, which critter takes kindly to getting shot?
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. If you want to know anything else, just ask. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Sure, what do you want to know? If you want to know anything else, until next time.
Alright, people, so the blind man, Bengal Dragon, has officially arrived in the Mojave Wasteland. Alright, that'll be it all for, or that's all it'll be for this episode. Sorry about that trip up. Check chat one more time. Hey, meme then. Hello, my friend. How are you? Make sure to welcome on in. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and all that good stuff. I'm a legally blind person trying to play video games, and I just finished Fallout 3, and I'm starting out Fallout New Vegas. But this will be. Oh, hey, Shala the Pretty. Have a good night, dude. Alright, buddy. Yeah, this will be the end of this stream. You know, don't forget to hit the bell notification buttons if you don't want to miss notification when I go on live next and we play more Fallout New Vegas. Sorry, the microphone fell. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. The microphone fell. Sorry if it caused any sound scares. But yeah, hold on.
Home screen. Fallout New Vegas. Button. Options button. Options menu. L1 button to the left end. R1 button
guys,
to the right end. On the home screen, press the left and right buttons to select applications.
This is your boy,
Press the up button to move to the function screen, where you can select system functions.
See you next episode.